So this is the Ultimate Direction FastpackHER 30. It's a backpack designed for running and hiking that's more geared towards women. And what I mean by that is not that it's pink, but that it's supposedly got features and settings and shape that's more suited to the female shape. Overall, as a very quick summary, this is probably the best female bag out there for fit and function for running and hiking. But that said, I think Ultimate Direction have got a few clangers on this bag that aren't as good as they could be. So what I'm going to do very quickly in about 2 minutes flat is just walk you through some of the features on this bag if you're either used to their gear already or if you've never seen an Ultimate Direction bag before. If we start on the back, the pack itself is actually opens and closes via a roll bag. It's like a dry bag, so you can see it rolls up and down. The advantage of that is it means you can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. So you can actually roll it down quite a lot and make it quite a small bag, or roll it up to make it a full 30-litre pack if you want to. And then because it's a roll bag and because the material is waterproof, it's pretty waterproof when it's raining because you don't have a zip like a traditional pack might. There's also a zip on the back here that goes across into a pretty large pouch. That's useful for your keys and for your wallet and that kind of thing, or your purse. And there's also a little mini plastic carabiner in there to attach your keys to as well. There's also this huge bungee bit, this stuff bit on the back, which I really like. It's a common feature on a lot of the fast packs, and it means you can stuff things like your rain mac or an extra layer and that kind of thing. I put my head torch in there as well, so they're all things that you can easily grab. From a pockety point of view, there's also pockets at the side here on either side that are stretchy for water bottles or snacks that in theory you can reach back from behind and reach. And then if I go around to the front for pockets, there's also two water bottle pockets on the front here. This one's purely for water bottles, and we've got, I think, a 500ml soft flask in there. And the pockets have also got a strong, decent, thick bungee at the top and at the bottom for attaching a Z folding trekking pole, which is great. And they've got little sub pouches on the front for things like gels and snacks. On this side is the new trend from Ultimate Direction, which is, I think they call it the taco pocket. I'm not a huge fan, if I'm honest. They vary in size, these taco pockets, depending on which vest or bag you're wearing. And with this one, this taco pocket is just not big enough. So it's not big enough for an Android smartphone with a large screen. So that's annoying. And it's not quite big enough for a decent water bottle either. Now, some people like to mount both water bottles on the front because actually it distributes the weight better on the bag and brings the weight up and forward on your body. So I'm a bit disappointed that the taco pouch is not larger. If we come back round to the side though, what I really want to show you, actually while I remember, there's actually a very little zip pocket just tucked in there as well that's really easy to miss. But now that I've been through kind of most of the positive bits about it, I want to just go through some of the gripey bits. One of them is this complete act of lunacy here, which is a zip that runs down the whole side of the bag that isn't rubberized. So this zip at the back here is rubberized to be waterproof. This one that goes down the entire side of the dry bag isn't. So now the bag is not waterproof, which is really weird. It's also got 3 zips on here, which is strange, and it feels like too many. And when you try and start to roll this up as a dry bag, it just becomes a little bit of a mess, to be honest. So I don't understand why the zip's there and it's not waterproof. If you're going to put one in, surely it would be waterproof. And then my biggest gripe, probably other than the fit, is on the men's bags or the other fast packs, this strap here that you use up the side to tighten the bag up and attach is on the outside of the water pouch, and normally on the other packs it attaches inside. So with the other packs it's flush against the bag, but here it's against the outside of this pouch, which makes it very difficult to reach back behind you and put stuff in and out of the pouch. So that doesn't make any sense at all. It's just strange. There are 3 sections here on these straps where you can adjust the height of the straps, but they use this new plastic T-bar system rather than just having a slide up and down like the chests on the front. I find these incredibly fiddly, and worse still, they actually dig in. This one here at the bottom, you can probably see, has a plastic bit sticking out, and it has a tendency to dig in. On the female version, you can't even move it up one because this one's hard sewn in here. So you've got a side strap here that's adjustable, and on Shona, this is an extra small on Shona, and there's ridiculous amounts of extra strapping on the side here. But I would probably want to see not just this one adjustable, but this one as well, so a woman could adjust for her body and boobs as much as possible around the sides there. So that's a little bit perplexing. When I come around the front, you've got two chest straps here, so you can adjust them by sliding up and down pretty easily. So you can take into account your boobs slightly. But on the new Peter Backwin FKT vest, these bits here have got bungee on them, whereas on this one, they're just solid nylon cords. So there's a little bit less boob give here for women, and I feel like it would probably be more comfortable having this with a bit more bungee on it and a few more configurations. And Shona's pointed out that really where the water bottles sit here isn't hugely comfortable. I would suggest if you are of a slightly larger boob as a runner and hiker, you're probably going to want to buy two different sizes and then send one back to play around with all the adjustments. And the reason I'm a bit gripey about this is Ultimate Direction got this absolutely perfect on the Jenny vests. So I can't understand why they haven't applied what they do with the Jenny vests with the adjustable straps on this pack. A lot of people are kind of saying, well, they made it pink and they made it a bit smaller, but they didn't really think about the various sizes women's have. So that gives you a bit of a walk around the pack. I might sound a bit moany on this video, but I still reckon this is the best female running hiking pack that's available, because other companies, the big names, really just don't do anything like this. But I think Ultimate Direction could have done a lot better, so I've given this a bit of a lukewarm reception really, and Shona kind of agrees. They need a 2.0 on this, where they rethink this here, they rethink this entirely so it's more like the Jenny vest. They either waterproof or get rid of this completely pointless zip. The lengths of these straps and webbings are completely bizarre as well, and there really, I think, needs far more options for configuration at the front for changing the way it would fit based on your boobs and your shape. So there you go. Sorry to sound moany, but I still think it's a great bag. I just think it could be better. That's the Ultimate Direction FastpackHER 30.